Hello, my dear friends on YouTube. How you doing today? Yes, I'm coming back to you with the second video, recorded in a row, so I'm in the same shirt. So welcome to my Things We're Making Thursday video. Well, the month is winding down. This is the last week of the month. I've not made another item for my home decor for the theme for the month, but I have gone ahead and looked at next month's theme. So for the month of June, the theme is wearables. Now, I got thinking, okay, what do I like to make? I was thinking, I've got a few different pattern books. Let's go through them, have a look, and see. Well, I came across this one cute little sweater. I will show it to you. That sweater right there. I thought that was so cute little baby sweater. Now, one thing I've noticed when looking at multiple patterns, like written patterns, is when you're looking at the supply list, it will tell you the recommended yarn to use for said pattern. And for somebody who is new to knitting and or crocheting in the yarny community kind of thing, like crafting world, or someone who has some, like, just a little bit of knowledge on different yarns, like they don't have a whole, at the ready kind of thing, fingertip of every single yarn ever made. But I find a lot of patterns, like I would say 98% of patterns, will tell you a specific brand or a specific yarn to use. And then you sit there and think, what's compatible with that? Because a lot of patterns do not tell you, like, it's a size 3 weight yarn or it's a size 4 weight yarn or something like that. But looking at this sweater I just showed you, I got reading more into the materials. And I don't know if you saw my video, two-part video I did a little while back on my stash and supplies and stuff. And when I showed you my crochet hooks, my very, 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 very smallest crochet hook I own is a size 2mm hook. This pattern calls for a 2.25 and a 2.75mm crochet hook. So that right there tells me it's a very thin yarn to use. Considering when I did that video about my supplies, when I showed my size 2 hook, I made the comment in the video, like, what am I supposed to crochet with this? A strand of hair or a piece of thread? Because it is so tiny. So then I got looking in my supplies to get things ready and realized I don't have a 2.25, but I have a 2.5. And I don't have a 2.75, but I have a 3. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pull those two hooks. I can either go 2 and a 2.5 or a 2.5 and a 3. So I thought I'm going to go a little bit on the larger size because that little itty bitty red crochet hook, I'm almost afraid if I go to even try to use it, I'm going to break it. I'm almost certain. I don't death grip my hooks or anything like that or my knitting needles, but I'd be afraid of snapping it and be halfway through my project and have to go out and buy a new one. So then I got looking at my yarn and I pulled, like, the pattern shows the sweater mainly in white, the hearts are in blue. And it says the white you want 2 50-gram balls and the blue 1 50-gram ball. So I got looking in my stash for yarn that I thought would be compatible with these two hooks that was going to use. And I pulled out a 50-gram ball of white. So I thought, okay, I could do that for the hearts. And I got looking and I found this blue, baby blue kind of thing. And it's like, unfortunately, it's already balled up. I've got this smaller ball and then this larger ball. And it's got like a little bit of a two-tone color to it. And I thought, oh, that'd be so cute. Do that as the white. So I'll switch my colors around. Then I got looking at the two yarns together. Like, for the blue yarn, I'm going to use the bigger ball here to show you. It's pretty thin. But then the white yarn, mind the mess, the yarn I obtained it. This is the condition it came in. And yes, it's a yarn barf kind of thing. But when I look at the white, it's really, like, it doesn't look too thin, but when you hold it with said blue, trying to have the same tension on both strands of yarn. I don't know, I think the blue is a little thicker. So these two, I don't think, even when I pull them both taut, the white is definitely smaller than the blue. So I'm like, okay, these two colors will not. They're close, so that I probably could work them together, but I don't know how well it will look. And then the ribbing uses both colors, alternating back and forth. So I kind of gave up on that idea. Nope, that's not what I'm going to make for this month. Then I got thinking, okay, I like something that Erin over at Crafting Kitty does, which is knitting the neighborhood with Fred for Fridays. And she's got a book of patterns linked to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And she's gonna sooner or later work through the whole book and make them all. Now, what she does on her channel, though, she does a poll. She'll bring up 3 patterns and have people vote on it. One with most votes, that's the next pattern she'll make. I got looking again, like I said, at my books. And I found this one that I obtained. I couldn't tell you how I obtained this. I think I won it in a Facebook make-along group, and I won it, I think. I know I've had it for a few years. And it's, the author, I believe, is Monica Russell. And the book is called Head to Toe Winter Knits. 100 quick and easy accessories to knit. And what you get are scarves, hats, fingerless gloves, ear warmers, cowls, boot cuffs, and very colorful, like a lot of color work, and like changing the colors in the yarn so there's a pattern in it. And I thought, you know what, this is kind of cute. So I thought, what I'm going to do, instead of putting the poll out there, is start with pattern 1, like get 2 bags, have one ready to go with pattern 1, with all my supplies, everything ready to go. And then also at the same time, because pattern 1 is a scarf, and I will show it here. So that would be pattern 1, which I think is kind of a cute little scarf. And then pattern 2, which are a pair of wristers, like the fingerless gloves, which I think is also very cute. So I can get 2 bags ready to go. And then while I think I've got yarn in the house I can use for both patterns to get those bags both going at the same time. Ready, available, so on and so forth. And then what I can do is when I'm done pattern 1, convert that bag then to pattern 3. So it'll be my odd bag. And I can look ahead and see what material I need for pattern 3 and see if I already have something I could use or give myself time to go and get it. So I may go this route for a thing for making Thursday. Or I could maybe pick up my socks that I haven't worked on in some time and finish sock number 2. I am still at that point for the heel. Start the heel. The heel is an easy pattern that I'm using for it. It's not that hard. I don't know. I've kind of lost my want to get it done kind of vibe. And once I get the heel done, I just have a small little ankle bit and then a small cuff, and my socks would be done. So I'm thinking maybe putting this book on hold for the time being. Maybe get pattern 1 and 2 ready. But I think I'm going to work on my socks, get those done, try and get those done this month. And my mom's blanket that I'm hoping to have done in the next week or 2, even though I'm not seeing her till I think the second or third weekend. I think it's the second weekend in July. My husband and I are going to go up to see her because she's about 3 hours away from where we live. But I want to get that done and off my, hook and stuff and put away and everything. And then another project this month coming up that I'll have done will be the one blanket I'm making for the Shutterbug AU challenge I'm entered into for Judy at Witch Piece Crafts. And that will get done this month as well because we have till the end of June to get it done and entered. And then I get those 3 projects done, I'll have really nothing on the go other than I do have a bag down here with supplies in it for a new amigurumi. I have not yet started. So I think that's where I'm going to go for the beginning part of Things We're Making Thursday is I'm going to tackle those socks, get them done, get them off my knitting needles, get this kind of area of my table cleaned up a little and organized and things put away and not sitting here on my kitchen table. So, yep, I think it's socks, and then from there, go ahead and start making patterns in this book. For, yeah, that's what you had thought there for a moment. Sorry, people, for my Things to Make on Thursday, but even when we go then into July's and we're not doing wearables anymore, I'm still going to be working on said book, I think. And other than that, not much really going on. I'm really hoping that next week my mom's blanket will be done for you guys, and I'll have a picture of me holding it up so I can add to the video. Hopefully I'll also have measurements. You guys will know how big it is. Hopefully my socks will be on my feet, kind of thing, and start a new project for wearables. If you're participating in Things You're Making Thursday, there's a few different ways you can participate. If you're a content creator, obviously you can make a video, upload it to YouTube. Everybody can see what you're making. There's also a Facebook group called Things We're Making Thursday. And if you want to participate in making the items but you don't want to do a video or you do not do videos, you can upload your photos to that Facebook group and everybody can see them there. Or if you want to, if you're following a content creator that is able to add photos to their videos, you can always possibly email them and they'll be happy to add your video or your photo to their video and mention you in their video. So if you are participating, can't wait to see what everyone's going to make for wearables because there's so many different things that can be made. Like the sky's definitely limited on this one. Like I know the sky was like the limit for our household items because there's so many things you can make for it. And we saw some really awesome ideas that I didn't even think of myself originally when I was trying to decide what I was all going to make. So if you guys are participating in Things We're Making Thursday, have fun with it. Can't wait to see what everybody's making. And I know summer's coming and I'm already thinking winter. Well, when you live in Ontario, that's unfortunately something we gotta deal with. It's usually a pretty harsh winter, so get started now kind of thing, right? So I love you guys. Be safe, and I am going to hopefully be back for Friday. I will not be putting a video up, I don't think, for Finish It Friday. I have a internet tech coming in. We're switching from one wire to another wire, and they got to come in and do a bunch of work. And so Friday's going to be one of those days kind of thing, you know. So I don't know how much work I'll get done on Thursday, and I don't know how much, if really anything, on Friday. So I think Friday, the only video I will have could be actually my video for the other blanket I'm making. I think, I'm not even sure what day the first is. Actually, I think the first is until Saturday. Tablet stats, I can't even check that. But yeah, I think the first is not till Saturday. So I may not have a video for Friday. Unless I do get something finished, which, like I said, I don't see that happening. I have a couple good-sized projects on the go, but none of them are going to be done by Friday, I don't think. So anyways, be safe, be good, be kind, keep crafting, and we will talk soon. Love you guys for now. Bye.